Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. We're starting off the month strong with my May reading wrap-up. I read 4 books during May. Not as many as I was planning. It puts me a little behind on my TBR list, but that's okay. I just wanted to run through the books that I read. The first book that I read in May was Romancing the Beat by Gwen Hayes. In this book, she uses some of the Save the Cat method to help explain plot structure in regards to romance novels. It was okay. I gave it 3 stars. I kind of agreed with some of the reviews that this could have just been a blog. There was no need to pay, it was probably like $10 for this tiny little book. I feel like there are other craft books out there that'll be a little bit better. The second book I finished was an ebook, and that was Zen and the Art of Writing by Ray Bradbury. I really enjoyed that book. I gave it 5 stars. It's a compilation of essays written by Ray Bradbury about his journey as a writer and his philosophy on writing, and it was so inspiring. He had some really cool titles like Drunk and in Charge of a Bicycle. There are several quotes that stood out to me within this book, and one of these is from the last essay in the book. He says, "It is a lie to write in such a way as to be rewarded by money in the commercial market. It is a lie to write in such a way as to be rewarded by fame offered you by some snobbish quasi-literary group in the intellectual gazettes. What is the greatest reward a writer can have? Isn't it that day when someone rushes up to you, his face bursting with honesty, his eyes afire with admiration, and cries, 'That new story of yours was fine, really wonderful.' Then and only then is writing worthwhile." He recommends, in regards to keeping and feeding your muse, that reading poetry every day of your life. Poetry is good because it flexes muscles you don't use often. What poetry? Any poetry that makes your hair stand up along your arms. Read those authors who write the way you hope to write, those who think the way you would like to think, but also read those who do not think as you think or write as you want to write, and so be stimulated in directions you might not take for many years. You must stay drunk on writing so reality cannot destroy you. Every morning I jump out of bed and step on a landmine. The landmine is me. Time enough to think and cut and rewrite tomorrow, but today explode, fly apart, disintegrate." I really had a good time with that one. If you are a writer looking for some inspiration from a master, definitely check out Zen in the Art of Writing by Ray Bradbury. The next book I finished was, back on the Kindle, I finished Infinity's Embrace by Anna Karvan. I gave it 4 stars. The last book that I finished in May was City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare. This was a hefty one. I gave it 5 stars. It was so good. The ending has stuck with me for several years, so I knew what was going to happen in the end, but there were specific details that I had long since forgotten. And it was so fun, such an adventure, and we're not even close to being done with the series. We still have so many more books to read. Heading into June, I've got 4 novels on the burner right now. What does that mean? In June, I will finish The Happy Writer by Marissa Meyer. I'm on page 261, so I'm 62% of the way through this book. I am really enjoying it. I'm enjoying all of the tabs. It's been really inspiring. I started The Bane Chronicles by Cassandra Clare. I'm only 26 pages into it, but I would like to finish this book in June. I have 2 books on Kindle as well. I'm reading Fate's Dangerous Fortune by Nicola Victory, one of my friends on TikTok. I'm about 35% of the way through that book, and I'm enjoying it immensely. And then with my book club, we are still reading the Book of Azrael. I am 25% of the way through. I will be reading some of that this week because I think we have our next live stream coming up on Friday. What are you reading? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.